Well, that's why this makes a very easy show for us, because we love prison ministry. As you can tell, our hearts are for prison ministry. We have a special guest today. He's an author. He's in the prison ministry as well. And his name, I'm telling you, everyone has heard of this name because he's a powerful man of God. Please welcome our friend, J.R. Davis.
J.R., good to have you.
Good to be here.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You have a heart, a servant's heart.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
I do, and I don't know how to tell you I got it, other than a son of mine was arrested when he was 18 years old. And
your son?
My son was arrested.
Wow.
And so my wife and I visited him, and he was arrested for doing some bad things. He had a 20-year sentence at 18 years old.
Wow.
And so we went in every week, and but I met the people that he was locked up with, and he luckily got involved in an organization called Men of Valor, who I'm now a part of.
Amen.
And he got involved with Men of Valor and really had some men just feed the gospel of Christ into him. He was a Christian. My wife had led him to the Lord, but just had gone the way that a lot of kids go. And in his prison experience, he found who Jesus really was.
Amen.
And it was because of this organization. So I was visiting him, but I was playing around in the music business, as a lot of us do here in Nashville. And I called the warden one day and I said, you know, I'm in the music business and I'd love to bring some artists in.
Come on.
And I only wanted to do it so I could spend time with my son. It's very selfish, and I can say that now, you know. But the warden said, you know what, we would love to do that.
Beautiful.
So every month I was able to take artists in, country artists. We did In the Rounds, like the Bluebird In the Round. We took Grand Ole Opry stars. We took garage bands to big bands.
And you took also to the Tennessee Prison for Women?
And I was able to.
I believe I've seen you there before. You're very, yes, I have.
So I brought an artist in, Charlotte Medley, who was a pop artist. She's now a gospel artist.
Okay.
Brought her in, and she performed at the Tennessee Prison for Women a number of times.
God bless you for your service. So how does that make you feel, knowing that you're doing the will of God and you're serving? How does that make you feel?
It's amazing, and every morning I'm at the prison pretty much every day. I just came from Riverbend Maximum Security straight from here.
And
picked up a guy, took him to lunch with some of his family members, and then dropped him off at Men of Valor, and then just came straight from here. And when I get in my car in the morning,
beautiful.
I thank God because I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
Amen.
And for so many years, I prayed. I said, God, what do you want me to do?
Yes.
And so for years, I just didn't know what he wanted me to do, but I prayed for that calling, and I didn't know that I would eventually be working in it full time, you know.
That's a blessing.
Well, you know, one of the things that stands out in my mind, we were there on the stage, they're getting ready to bring in the crowd, and the ladies came up and they said, how is your mic? I said, well, it's sounding good. And I said, what are you in here for? And she was in here for murder. And I said, what was the other one in here? They were for murder. I said, wow. But there was no fear. It was all good.
You're right.
And it was exciting.
That's right.
You know, we, a good friend of mine, and someone you probably know here in Middle Tennessee, Rudy Kalis, was the sports director for Channel 4 News.
Yeah.
Rudy and I go into death row, and actually Rudy and I do about 6 Bible studies in the prison, but we go into death row every Sunday night.
Beautiful.
And God is working on men that have been condemned to death in biblical ways. He's appearing to them in their cells. And men who have been locked up for 35, some 40 years are coming to Christ through God coming to them, but using shows like yours on television.
And they watch us. I like to say, even on death row, they watch us because we've ministered. I've actually been to and ministered to Krista Pike, the only female on death row at Tennessee Prison for Women. And as I was ministering in the common area, I didn't know that she was listening. I didn't know that she even, and when I got done ministering, she said, she beckoned for me to come. And she said, what you said today, she said, I'm a Buddhist. But what you said today to me, it touched me. So our life matters for God. And so I commend and I thank God for your service.